Alright, hey guys, welcome back. I want to start by talking a little bit about yesterday's poll results because I was very happy and excited about them, to be honest. 71% of you voted for longer format videos, so less than 15 minutes or more than 20 minutes. And it made me very happy because these are the videos that I like making the most. Now, 29% of you voted for more short, concise videos of less than 6 minutes. I will definitely also create a few of those in the near future. But I was very happy to see that you guys resonate the most with the medium long formats where I talk about one specific topic, because I really love creating these. So I'm very happy that you guys resonate with this type of content. Okay, so I also want to thank you all again for all the wonderful comments on the videos, especially the one that I recorded at the public talk event. It was a fantastic experience and I feel deeply grateful for all your support and encouragement. Okay, it's very touching stuff and I very much appreciate you doing it. So the topic of today's video is going to be related to stoicism. It's an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy that very much resonates with me. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about how to avoid feeling stuck by your circumstances, okay? Because we can all find ourselves in a situation where we feel overwhelmed by whatever is going on in our lives, okay? You might get laid off from a job, you might be struggling with a breakup, you might be struggling with the loss of a loved one, you might be struggling with yourself. The circumstances might be making it more difficult for you to feel like you are on the right path, or you feel like there's an obstacle in your way, okay? And an interesting idea from stoicism is that the obstacle is the way, okay? The circumstances can be a resource, in fact, a resource for you to develop yourself further, okay? If you have a mindset where you're looking for creative solutions to the situation that you find yourself in, if you can look for the good in whatever is going on in your life, you will have cultivated a mindset that will serve you until you die, okay? Because you will not only find yourself in difficult circumstances maybe today, okay? You will find yourself in difficult circumstances in the future as well. So the better you can learn to apply principles to these difficult circumstances, the more you will be able to take on the challenge, okay? Because if you become passive, if you start focusing on all the bad things and you feel like a victim, that is powerless, okay? You're not in an empowered state when you feel like a victim. And feeling like a victim in certain circumstances, especially in the beginning, is absolutely normal, okay? It's totally normal. I go through this. Everyone goes through this. You have to go through the victim stage in order for you to then switch to the empowered stage, all right? And if somebody tells you that they never feel like a victim at any point in their life, don't believe them, because it's not true. Everybody at some point feels like a victim, so it's totally okay. Everybody does this. The problem is when you stay stuck there. That's really the core of the problem, because then you look for evidence that confirms your belief that you are a victim. And is that really what you want? Do you really want to feel like a victim of your circumstances? Do you really want to feel powerless? This is a question that you can ask yourself when you find yourself stuck in a situation and you feel like you have no other option, there is no choice. I believe that there is always an option, there is always a choice you can make. You can always decide to focus on your mindset. You can always decide to look for things that can help you move forward. How bad your situation may be, okay? I have gone through a terribly dark period in my life, okay? Depression, eating disorder. I was hospitalized. It was ugly, okay? It was very dark. And I felt like a victim for a long time. I really did. I was unwilling to make a change because actually I felt comfortable in that darkness. Even though it was pure suffering, I was too afraid to move past it, so I stayed there. Okay? But nothing changed when I was in that victim mentality. Nothing. I was stuck there, okay, in the darkness. And I kind of felt comfortable there. It was only until I made the decision to get myself back together, to know that I could in fact change. And the key ingredient for that mindset change was hope, faith, seeing the light, okay? It's like you are in a dark valley and it's as if the sun is never going to shine again. But then at some point you have an experience where you can see the sun rise above the hills and you can catch a glimpse of the sun and you know the sun is coming. There is hope. It will eventually become day again. That is truly the thing that switched things around for me. And I learned to tap into that mindset every time when my circumstances are dark, when I'm feeling like I have no choice, when I'm feeling a victim of my circumstances, okay? Why are these things happening to me? Why this, why that, why me? All this petty self-talk. I allow myself to go through that for a short amount of time because I know it's necessary to gain the momentum to want to improve, to want to look for the lessons, to want to embrace and accept the situation, okay? Because some situations can be terribly difficult to accept. I'm not saying that whatever you're going through right now is not severe or is not painful or is not difficult to deal with. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying though is that even despite the fact that it's so painful, so difficult, there is still ways for you to deal with this in an empowered way, okay? Because as a victim, you are disempowered. You can't do nothing. You're a victim. You're passive, all right? So I learned to allow myself to go through the victim stage very fast and then start looking for the sun that is coming behind the hills. It's rising. I can see it and I have hope. And then step by step by step, I approach the higher grounds. Okay, I go up and then the higher you go, the more you can see the sun, right? But that is a process that needs awareness, because without awareness, it's easy to revert to that passive victim stage, okay? Notice yourself whenever you're complaining. Cut that stuff out of your life. Cut that shit out of your life. Complaining is literally proven to decrease the performance of your brain, okay? It poisons your thinking. So, of course, sometimes I complain. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be perfect. You guys know that. I'm also not claiming to be any sort of expert. I'm just a guy on the internet talking about his experiences, hoping to provide you with new perspectives on things and hoping to provide you with, support, to provide you with encouragement, ideas, okay? That's what I do, all right? So, of course, I sometimes complain, but the difference is that I learn to become aware whenever I'm complaining, and I learn to, cut it short very fast. I catch myself complaining. I'm like, okay, you're complaining right now. It's okay. Give yourself 10 minutes to complain and then cut it. Stop it. All right? Because it can feel good to complain. But if you go on and on and on and on about everything that is bad in your life, that is going to be the focal point of your attention. And so everything will eventually become bad in your life. The circumstances will compound. It will become worse and worse and worse, and you will have a harder time getting out there. That's exactly what happened to me. I spent 6-7 years of my life in a major depression because of that mindset of looking for the bad in my life. And now I turn it around. I look for the good. I practice gratitude. Every single morning I think about the things that I'm grateful for. It literally changes your brain on a neuroplastic level, okay? Neurologically, you're rewiring your brain to focus on the good. And this is not some form of toxic positivity where you deny the reality of the situation. That's not what it's about, because there is also a whole section of the world of the positive psychology that is just compulsively trying to be positive and denying and suppressing the pain and the suffering, pretending it's not there. That's not what I'm talking about here at all. Okay, it's absolutely normal that you suffer. It's absolutely normal that you sometimes feel like a victim. Everybody does. Validate those emotions, acknowledge those emotions. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be hopeless and feel confused. It's absolutely okay to feel like this. Okay, you will feel like this many times in your life, but it's about how you interpret these things, the beliefs you attach to these feelings. Okay, if you can attach the belief of, okay, I am sad because I am a human being who experiences the richness of life, and it's not because my life sucks. No, it's a privilege. Okay, it's actually a privilege to be sad because of your circumstances. It's a privilege to be angry because of your circumstances, because it means that you care, that you're engaged, that you're alive. Okay, think about that. You're healthy enough to be able to experience these things. You could have a severe mental disorder or dysfunction in your brain that doesn't even allow you to fully experience this or to be aware of this experience. So that is something that I remind myself of very often. I am healthy and able to live a full life, even though it sometimes can be very difficult. It's still an opportunity for me to look for the beauty in it, to look for the engagement in it, to look for the opportunities, the lessons. It's an exciting journey, guys. It's an exciting journey. And once you learn to make this part of your mindset, of your attitude towards life, you will not feel stuck in your circumstances anymore. Maybe for a little while. Again, that's okay. Acknowledge it. It's totally fine to feel like your circumstances are ruling your life right now, that you have no choice. That's okay. But don't stay stuck there for too long, because you have a choice. You really do. And maybe I want to end this video on a question for you. Okay? Would you rather spend time thinking that your life is against you, that everything that happens is because you don't deserve love, because you need to be surrounded by negativity? Or would you rather believe that life is offering you a gift, an opportunity for you to explore yourself, for you to tap into your own resourcefulness and authenticity, okay? Your own inner strength? Which person do you want to be? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, before I forget, tomorrow, the weekly live stream, 8 p.m. CEST. Make sure you mark it in your calendar. Join us for some beautiful conversation. I'm already looking forward to tomorrow's live stream, and I hope to see you there. Okay, guys, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Sunday night. I do these every week, so feel free to show up and say hello. All right, guys, I hope to see you there. Take care.